Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are going to be talking about my top 10 favorite cheap slash fragrances that you can buy from Amazon. So all the ones on this list, I have actually bought from Amazon. They've all been fine, by the way. Sometimes people say they don't buy on Amazon just because they've had a bad experience. I'm here to tell you that all the ones that I've got on this list, I have bought firsthand from Amazon. They've all been fine. Some of these I actually have multiple bottles of, where I've bought one from Amazon, one from the official retailer or distributor, and they've all smelled the exact same, by the way. So that is fine. The 10 on this list are all super cheap too, which is great. So guys, just before we kick off the video, remember, if you are new to the channel, please don't forget to drop a like in this video. It really helps out on the YouTube algorithm. Please don't forget to subscribe as well if you're a fan of fragrances and you love to talk about them way too much like we do. Then please feel free to subscribe as well. Also guys, if we can hit 200 likes in the first 48 hours of this video going up, before I was doing 100 likes in the first 24 hours, and we were absolutely smashing that. So I'm thinking if we can get 200 likes in the first 48 hours, I will be doing a giveaway to a 2 or 5 ml sample of any one of these fragrances. The way to enter is there's a link in the description, right? I want to give back to the community any way that I can with this. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, then there is a link in the description to sign up. But like I said, we are talking about the 10 best fragrances that you can get from Amazon, or the best cheap fragrances. I'm not sure what I'm going to list this video as. But coming in at the number 10 spot, this one is a really good clone of one of my favorite fragrances, or one of my old favorite fragrances. And the one that we are talking about is a clone of this one, Creed's Millésime Impérial. It's one of the best clones I know for Millésime Impérial. I've tried a few different ones. I've tried Sean John's Unforgivable. I've tried Ed Hardy's Love and Luck, which is super cheap. But my favourite one, my favourite clone of Creed's Millésime Impérial is this one here, Armaf's Milestone. So this, in my opinion, does a better job of the current batches of Millésime Impérial, of replicating the older DNA of it. This one gives it this kind of salty marine smell in the air, which is nice. Whereas this one, I feel doesn't have that. This actually, in my opinion, has better performance, better longevity that the original didn't really have. This thing kind of blasts the projection out a lot more, gives it the kind of older style DNA, and just a really nice one. I think you can get this on Amazon for for 105 ml. They give you the extra 5 ml. I think you can get this for under £30. So coming in at the number 10 spot is Armaf's Milestone. And guys, just to let you know, I will leave links to all these fragrances in the description below. They are affiliate links, so I'll get 10p or something like that if you did decide to buy it from there. But every little helps, right? So coming in at the number 9 spot is this one here. It's another clone, another one from Armaf, I will be honest. I really enjoy it. It is a tiny bit synthetic, I'll be honest, but the real version of this is also quite synthetic. Coming at the number 9 spot is Odyssey Man by Armaf again. And this, like I said, smells like YSLY Eau de Parfum. Really fresh, really clean, a great cheap compliment getter. I think I got this 100 ml for £20, and I've used quite a lot. Luckily, they give you a little bit of glass to see through to actually see how much level you've got remaining. I've gone through a lot of this. I mainly just spray this whenever I don't know what else to wear. I'll just chuck this thing on and I know I'm going to smell pretty good when I chuck this thing on. So coming at the number 9 spot is clone of YSLY Eau de Parfum, Odyssey Mega. Coming in at the number 8 spot, this fragrance might not be for everyone. Again, it's another clone of a Tom Ford fragrance. This one I really, really like. It's unisex, so, male, female can wear it. I like to wear this more for an evening, a kind of spring afternoon is when I can see myself wearing this most. One of my favourite smells is this one here, Bright Peach by Maison Alhambra. It's a clone of Bitter Peach by Tom Ford. It performs quite nice. I think it kind of makes the DNA a little bit better, a little bit more wearable than the Tom Ford, but a really good one. I think this is a what size bottle is this? It actually doesn't say. I think it might be 80 ml, something like that, whereas the Tom Ford is 50 ml for £200. You can get 80 or 90, whatever's in this thing, for 20 quid, which is great. So coming in at the number 8 spot is Bright Peach by Maison Alhambra. Coming in at the number 7 spot, again, I think there's quite a big trend here of clone fragrances. I think there's like one on this list that isn't a clone, which is quite funny. But coming in at the number 7 spot is a clone of one of my favourite houses, Amouage, and the one that it's a clone of is Reflection Man. And the bottle of this thing is horrible. Like I gotta say that. But the smell of it is surprisingly one of the best clones I've smelled. It's this one here. It's called like Shiyaaka or something like that. It reminds me of a tack insert from Call of Duty Black Ops, if you know what I'm on about. But this smells very similar to Amouage's Reflection Man. It's a little bit lighter. It's obviously got a little bit more like syntheticness to it. But side by side, like unless you like really knew the DNA of Reflection Man, it would be very hard to tell the difference. Like if you kind of close your eyes and you didn't know which one was which, it's going to be very hard to differentiate. Really kind of soft, powdery floral fragrance, quite smooth, quite sweet from like the vanilla in here. But it's a really nice one. It's just a shame how stupid the bottle design is. It's like the same size as my hand. So coming in at the number 7 spot is Shiyaaka by Kajal. I have no idea who it's by, but Shiyaaka. Coming in at the number 6 spot, another clone, I'll be honest, but a very cheap clone, a very good clone. And it's this one here. Haramain's Detour Noir. So this is a clone of a fragrance I've recently actually picked up, mainly because of the clone. I bought the clone to kind of get an idea of how the real thing smelled like, and compare it to the real thing, Perfumes to Marley Leighton. It's very close. I'd probably say this is one of the best clones that I own. It's like 90% similar, and the sprayer of this thing, I don't usually do this in videos, I probably should start doing it, but the sprayer is pretty good. I think the sprayer is like on par with Perfumes to Marley. It's actually one of the best sprayers I think I've got, but this just smells like fresh, like apple with lavender and a kind of like sweet vanilla in here. Very unique, lasts forever on my skin. Quite maybe a little bit hit or miss. But if you want to try the Leighton DNA for much cheaper, then you can get a really good price on this. I think it's like, again, £20 for 100ml. You can't go wrong. And it's a very similar clone to Leighton. Coming in at the number 5 spot, this one is like always sold out. So if the link takes you to like out of stock or something like that, don't be surprised because this one sells out so fast. It's perfect for summer, by the way. It is another clone. It's a God of Fire clone. And the one that we are talking about is Sceptre Malachite by Maison Alhambra. So the same people that do Bright Peach also do this. And this, again, a little bit similar to Bright Peach, is a very fruity fragrance. This smells a little bit like mango, like air freshener or something like that. It's a very, very nice scent. I love this. Whenever I decanted it, I'd probably say like 90% of the fragrance got sold in the first day, which goes to show like how good of a clone this thing actually is. The performance is incredible. It lasts me all day and it fills an entire room. I like to call this thing like a room spray because like when you spray it, it just fills the whole room and people can smell you from the other side of the room. Performance is no joke. I think you can pick this up for like £30 to £35 on Amazon. Really nice one. And just really good for the summer. I'd probably say as well, I don't know if it is, but I would say that this is actually quite unisex because the mango in here, it's like a fresh mango, like a mango sorbet almost. It's just really, really good for summer. So yeah, coming in at the halfway point is Malachite. Coming in at the number 4 spot, this one, again, similar to Milestone, smells very similar to a Creed fragrance. The only difference with this one is that this actually came out first before the actual Creed fragrance. The one that we are talking about is Mont Blanc Individuel. So this smells like Creed's original Santal. Original, I know. So this has got so many notes in this. I think raspberry being the main one, cinnamon, sandalwood, like fabric sheets or something. This to me just smells like fresh, like raspberry laundry detergent. Very nice scent. Really nice like autumn or spring, like the kind of transitional months. But it's very versatile as well. One of my friends who's like been like asking me what fragrance should I get, I keep recommending him this, and he just hasn't picked it up yet, and I don't know why. Because I think I got this 50ml bottle for like £12 or something crazy like that. I saw like a flash deal go up on Amazon. I bought it from there, and I was like, "Yep, I'm buying that right now. Jeremy Fragrance hyped this thing up, and I think they were going to actually discontinue this fragrance, but they brought it back because of like how much hype and how much love this thing got in the community. For good reason. It's super good, a great starter fragrance, and I actually still wear it to this day, which is quite surprising because I've got so many other fragrances. So coming in at the number 4 spot is Mont Blanc Individuel. Coming in at the number 3 spot, this one, whenever I first smelled it, absolutely blew me away. I had like no expectations for it. I was like, okay, my friend keeps showing me this, like he's just recently got into fragrances, he's showing me it. I'm like, okay, bro, just bring it along to football training or something when I'm in the car with you. I'll smell the cap and yeah, I'll make my mind up then if this is a good fragrance or not. Because he just kept hyping it up to me. He's like, bro, you've got to smell this thing. It smells absolutely amazing. And I was like, fine, I'll give it a go. So he brought this fragrance along in his car, and I opened it up like that, and I smelled it. And I literally turned to him, I'm like, wow, like I didn't know that something could smell like this good for this cheap. The one that we are talking about, by the way, is Lattafa Khamrah. I think this one actually won a few good awards a year ago or 2 years ago on Fragrantica. It was voted very high in the fragrance community, and for good reason, because this is a really, really nice, very sweet, by the way, but very strong, like gourmand fragrance. It's supposed to be like a sort of take on Kilian's Angel Share. I have smelled that. It's not the best, like in terms of replicating it, but it's like very similar. It's in the same kind of like realm that one is in. But man, yeah, every time I smell it, it's good. Really cheap as well. I think like out of all the like winter fragrances that I own, I actually reach this quite a lot, and it's one of the cheapest ones that I have. You could use this or the Kawa version. I have got both. I did buy both of these from Amazon. I have worn this one a little bit more, I'll be honest, but I want to recommend you this one because I only got this because I had this one first, and I was like, okay, I want to get something more. This has the note of coffee in it, so it's kind of like pick your poison on which one you think you'd prefer. But I'm going to recommend this one. So just missing out on the number 1 spot, coming in at number 2. Whenever someone asks me what fragrance should I buy, and they never bought like any kind of fragrance before, I always recommend them this one. It's very cheap. I think I got 100 ml of this for £20. It smells like a little bit like another Creed, which is Creed's Green Irish Tweed, which I have actually got on my hand, by the way. And yeah, it smells incredible, like a fresh grassy field. A number 2 spot is like a kind of half clone again of this one. It smells a little bit like it and a little bit like another niche fragrance, another Bond number 9 fragrance. And the one that we are talking about is this one here. I absolutely love this thing. I actually have 2 bottles of this. It's another Armaf, and it's Très Nuit. For the price, this thing, like, it just makes sense to just at least have it in your collection. Like, it's so cheap for 100 ml, it's so versatile. It's just such a nice scent that no one can really dislike it. The only criticism I can give is the syntheticness to it. Green Irish Tweed is a beautiful 10 out of 10 fragrance in terms of like the notes that are in there, the natural smell that it has. This thing though is a little bit synthetic. It's done in a more kind of like lemony, like lemon kind of molecule smell, but it still has that green grassy freshness to it. It's just a very calming, uplifting fragrance, perfect for springtime, but it's super versatile. You can wear this all year round. It's like a powdery, grassy lemon. Really, really nice one. So coming in at the number 2 spot, just misses out. I recommend this to anyone. Like literally £20 on Amazon. You can't go too far wrong with that. Très Nuit by Armaf. And guys, just before we get on with the number 1 spot, if you haven't already, please don't forget to drop a like on this video. Like I said, it really helps out on the channel. If we can get 200 likes in the first 48 hours, like I said, I will be doing a giveaway of any one of these fragrances at random to anyone at random who signs up. So make sure you guys enter if you are interested. And guys, coming in at the number 1 spot, this one, I have recently picked up a second bottle of this again. And just because of how nice it is, how cheap it is, one of my girlfriend's favourite fragrances, And I've got like super like high-end niche fragrances. I got like Naxos, I got like Louis Vuitton Imagination, which is a designer as well, by the way. But I got so many other of these like high-end fragrances that she actually enjoys this one probably the most out of like every single one of my fragrances. And it's this one here from Versace. It's Versace Pour Homme. And similar to the color, this just smells like fresh, clean water. Yeah, it is super good. It's very cheap as well. Like I think you can get for a designer, by the way, it's a very like kind of low-end designer fragrance. It's a very cheap designer fragrance, which is very good because it smells great. It pulls great reactions. It lasts all day long. People in the comments have like called me out saying like, there's no way you get that good performance on it. And trust me, I do. Like I can literally like smell this thing when I get back into my car at the end of the day from work. I could still smell this. So really nice one. There's kind of like tangerine, sort of like fresh water, aquatic smell. Really nice. I like to wear this one to the gym quite a bit and just kind of like general day-to-day stuff. And it's such a pleasant smell. You can overspray this one definitely too. Signature scent worthy. If you're only looking for one fragrance or a perfect gift fragrance, because it is super versatile. I think they do like gift sets of this as well. They must do, right? So coming in at the #1 spot, guys, is Versace's Pour Homme. Really, really nice one. So that is going to do it for this video, guys. Let me know, have you tried any of these fragrances? Have you bought any of these fragrances from Amazon just by any chance? If you have, let me know down in the comments below. Let me know what you would recommend someone get from Amazon. Like, all the ones that you see on this list are fairly cheap. And I just wanted to include these because, you know, they are all on Amazon. I picked all these up from Amazon and they all smell great. Like, I've not had any problem with any of these cheap ones. I have heard sometimes, you know, people have got like some problems from like higher end fragrances that aren't like use like natural materials. But like, worst case, you just send it back, right? You have got buyer protection through Amazon, which is great. But yeah, these 10, wanted to include them on this list because they're cheap, smell great, and they're readily available on Amazon. So that is going to do it for this video, guys. Remember, if you are new, please don't forget to drop a like on this video. Please don't forget to subscribe as well. We'd be more than happy to have you on the channel if you made it up to this point and you enjoyed it. And with that said, guys, I'll see you all in the next video.